You've always been the ambitious one. Every day you dream of a big, beautiful life, the confident, wealthy you, beautiful homes, visions so vivid that it almost feels real. You tell your best friends, one day I'm gonna make it. You just wait and see. But when it comes time for action, you pause, procrastinate, make excuses why starting tomorrow is better. Unfortunately, tomorrow never comes. Been doing this so long, you don't even know when it started. The clock is ticking. Wrinkles are starting to set in and the energy don't hit like you used to. Psychologists term this the dreamer's analysis, a combination of fear, procrastination, and planning without action. There are a multitude of people just like you, the ambitious but lazy one. I'll walk you through the psychology behind your procrastination and how to put an end to it. I'm Dr. Princess, PharmD, and it is my intention to equip Black and ethnic women around the world to understand themselves better, liberate ourselves of our limitations, and live out the best lives possible. You probably woke up this morning with the intention of taking the first step towards the attainment of your goals. Then you watch an episode of Outlander. One turns into two. Before you know it, 3 hours have passed and lunchtime is around. You eat the food, feeling groggy and tired, and say, tomorrow I'm going to start. Tomorrow comes, the cycle repeats. Different days, different excuses. You lie awake tossing and turning, feeling guilty. Yet another day, you have wasted your potential. Here's what's happening psychologically and neurologically when you are faced with a decision to do an action. There are two regions of your brain, both in constant opposition to another. Limbic, primal, most dominant, governs emotions like pleasure, desire. Its number one goal is to keep you safe and comfortable. On the other hand is the prefrontal cortex, who governs reasoning. It doesn't give a crap about your emotions. It wants to see you productive. Deals in decision making, organized planning, and long-term goals. These two sides are in constant tug of war over doing what's right and what feels comfortable. Oftentimes and not, the limbic side of your brain wins. Through evolutionary biology, your brain has been designed to seek pleasure and safety over virtuous dreams. With your dream come unforeseen fears, challenges, obstacles. Thus, your brain chooses doom scrolling over whatever crap you're trying to chase. Watch Doom Scrolling, How You Live 72 Days in a Year, How to Fix It, link below. So how do you fix this biological defect? Beautiful thing about nature is that for all its shortcomings, it has a natural antidote. That natural antidote comes in a form of neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity is the brain's ability to organize its structure, function, and wirings in response to intrinsic and extrinsic factors to learn new skills and develop new habits. You cannot force your brain to be different, but through forced repeated action, you can teach it to choose discipline significantly more over time. Take for instance, you're a writer and you set 30 minutes timer Monday through Thursday to write. On day 1, it's going to be difficult. Day 5 will feel a lot easier. Between day 60 and 90, it has become a full-blown habit. At this moment, your body has become accustomed to writing 30 minutes daily. Thus, a deviation from this habit makes you feel otherwise odd. Additionally, completing the task consistently triggers dopamine, reinforcing the connection between the action and reward. Over time, the dopamine feedback loop makes your brain more likely to choose that action automatically. For 13 years, I kept starting and quitting YouTube. It wasn't until I committed to creating 6:30 to 8 a.m. every morning that everything changed. 6 months later, I create consistently out of habit. That's how procrastination is broken, not through willpower or motivation. Let's talk about fear of failure disguised as perfectionism. At the root of every perfectionist is the little girl afraid of failing, perhaps product of your upbringing where anything shy of excellence is worthless. As ambitious women with lofty goals, we oftentimes wait, perfect the plans, pause until the conditions are ideal. Problem is, there's never going to be a perfect scenario. But as we wait, the wrinkles set in. Others who started later surpass us while we stay in the sketch mode until we wake up one day and disdain, wondering where time has gone. Perfectionism is not a virtue, it's plain cowardice. How can you learn to be perfect when you have never even tried? Rome wasn't built a day. A toddler doesn't run at first try. No, they crawl, stand, walk, and eventually run. Let's face the facts. You are afraid of failing, of confirming that your haters are actually right about you, or perhaps fearful of success. Either way, it is a waste of time, talent, and dreams. So you might as well just begin. When you begin to enact actions towards the changing of your life, you must start small, then scale up. Do not try build a Rome in one day because it will inevitably collapse. You become overwhelmed overwhelmed and you're gonna quit. Begin with one productive small action that moves you towards your goal. Maybe it's a 15-minute walk, writing a paragraph, or making one phone call this week. It does not matter how small the action is. What matters is that it's repeated daily, preferably around the same time. Designing your environment for success. Many are unaware how much your environment plays a role into the enactment and sustenance of your new habit. If your phone is next to you, chances are you reach for it mid-work, turn on the do not disturb, or better still, put it in a different room. A scattered brain mirrors a scattered workplace. If you're surrounded by messes and chaos, you will be distracted. Might as well tidy up your room. Write out 3 essential tasks that you must complete by the end of day. This outline gives you a clear direction of where your day is going. Don't buy sugary products if you're trying to lose weight. Place your workout clothes next to you. You cannot willpower your way through these temptations. Limbic brain won't let you. Might as well make it difficult to make stupid decisions. We live in a world of abundant consumption. There are 100 streaming platforms at a push of a button. Endless social media content to watch. You don't even have to leave your home to order Uber Eats. The modern world has designed it that if you don't want to be useful, you can coast by. Same applies for your consumption of contents of successful people within your niche. Wishing, hoping, imagining that one day it's going to be you, but it's never going to be you if you don't actually get up from that couch and start working towards it. It seems the modern world is designed for us to be docile, like a form of escapism where we are perpetually in suspension of our dreams by distractions. Quit watching the success videos. You've watched enough. Quit the fat loss research. You have enough data. Listening to podcasts isn't being productive. It's plain avoidance. Close this video after it ends and go do one thing that moves you forward. Your first set of results is going to be bad. If you don't believe me, go watch my first videos. The first draft, the initial pounds lost, business decisions made are going to be slow and atrocious. Accept it because that's part of the process. Every expert was once a beginner. Every masterpiece was once a draft. Quality comes later. Only get there by starting and staying consistent. Handle setback with compassion. On your journey towards transformation, you're going to experience resistance. You're going to want to quit at some point or even fall back to your old patterns. That's okay because progress isn't linear. You're going to mess up, skip days, or fall at times. What truly matters is how fast you're able to get back up, maintain the momentum. Don't beat yourself up for your failures because guilt trips never work. If anything, they slow down your progress. Dust yourself up, learn from the setback, and charge forward. Recall how compassionate you are to your friends after they mess up. Do the same for yourself, or better still, call them up and have them gas you up. Key takeaway is that you are not permanently lazy. Lazy is just something you have been doing. Like every habit can be modulated. What you have done is avoid discomfort. Your brain hasn't learned otherwise. Thus, train your brain with these steps we've discussed. Ambition without action is plain fantasy. Wishful thinking doesn't build the life that you want. Consistent action does. You build consistency with scheduled actions, and habit forming will take care of the rest. I believe in you. There's a reason you came across this video and follow my channel. I will leave you with this word of advice. Give anything enough time, patience, and resilience, and it will take care of itself. Click this video. This is how you change your life, to learn evidence-based frameworks that help you overcome limitations and change your life.